Hey y'all, it's Amy from See Amy Draw. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Today I have a ton of planners on my desk because I'm going through and thinking through my 2023 planner system. I always feel like I'm a little late to the game though, because I feel like a lot of people have this figured out and down, but there were so many new releases of so many new planners that shops are coming out with. And obviously, as you can see, I don't think I really was able to help myself. So to begin, I have several different planners, as you can see, but they all kind of serve very different purposes, and many of them aren't my everyday type planner. Like, I don't reach for a lot of these things every single day. So there's some memory keeping in here, journaling, daily planning. You know, I have something separate from when I'm reading and stuff. So let's just jump right into all of this. We'll start with my daily planner. I'm still very much loving the B6 from Annie Plans and Estelle. I just love this planner. It's got a layout. It has a layout in it. If you aren't familiar with it, it is like a weekly, so you get a day per page, and this is like a weekly overview page. But for the most part, as I'm about to show you, I don't necessarily adhere to the layout, which is great because it just, you know, serves as whatever creative outlet I need at that time. And I do sticker this thing up a good bit, but it is very functional for me. Full disclosure though, I've not planned today. I'm so tired, but I haven't really planned very much today. So, but I'll show you really quickly. So here's the front cover, and I have a cover from Lauren Phelps Designs. This is her peony clear cover that she sent to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. The inside does have these little pockets, which I haven't necessarily set up, and I don't typically. I just have some drawings. It's a picture that my youngest, Abby, drew of me and my husband, and then another picture that she drew of just a random girl. She draws a lot, so I have a lot of little doodles from her. So for the most part, if you're not familiar, it has the yearly overview up to 2025. This is supposed to be a year on 4 pages, so there's 3 columns per page. And I do have monthly stickers that fit here that were designed specifically for these pages. However, I'm going to be using this section more as an index. I just haven't set it up yet, obviously. So you get 2 of those pages, and then it goes straight into the blank monthlies, which I will say, based on how you'll see I use this, I can very much use a B6 Stalogy, and it's like the same thing, but I just don't really care for drawing in my monthlies. I always screw up columns and rows and whatnot, and it just takes forever. So this is really nice to be able to have already there, and it's undated. So I will have breaks on this planner, or in this planner. I know I'm going to have some breaks, and I just, you know, that's fine with me. But I always seem to come back to it. So I have my October, because I used it last month. I started this one actually last month. So October, and then my November monthly. And on these pages, you get a blank page, just 2 blank grid pages in between each monthly, which is great. So one you can use like for, I don't remember what I have written in here. Yeah, so I had like some specific goals for some different areas in my life, and then that I look back on for October. And then for November, these are just like some big dates that we have coming up. We have a very busy month. It's holiday season. So yeah, it's typically busy, but those, you get 12 months for the full year. And then this is just kind of how I'm using it. It's very much like a bullet journal style, but I also will write like notes on things that I want to learn. I have a TBR list in here. So this is going to be my daily planner. I'm very list oriented, driven, I guess, motivated, because I love checking things off of a list. So I'll do like a looking ahead to the next week. And you'll see sometimes I use that weekly overview page, like in the very beginning. Like this is kind of one way you can use it. For like appointments, I've also in the past I've done like my meal plan in here, and then I'll have like a grocery list and stuff. And then sometimes I just put stickers and make it look cute, and that's totally fine by me. So, but yeah, for the most part, it's just lots of lists, lots of stickers, lots of washi and deco, and because it just makes me happy and it's fun to put together. So yeah, and you can see here I use this weekly overview page again because we just had a busy week and I had to just get everything written down. I have tried a couple different layouts, which this one I liked because I want to try to do some more time blocking, so I might do this one again. But also it requires me drawing this in, which is great because the grids, the pages are actually separated into 3 columns. I don't know if you can see it, you can pick up. So I could just, you know, use that one column as a guide, but then I have to count out like how many squares I need for, you know, the day or whatever, or how I'm timing it out. But anyways, it was fine. I like the idea of time blocking, although I don't stick to it very well. The lists, man, I'm telling y'all, I just love a good list. So sometimes I'll draw in stickers. Sometimes I will, you know, I have lots that I can use. I do have some questions that I asked on my Instagram channel, some things that people would want to, you know, had questions about my planning or my planner system or whatever. One of them was, do I use stickers from other shops? I absolutely do. Some of my favorite shops are Once More with Love, Coffee Monster Co. I love Grin and Bear It. Grumpy Bear Necessities is back, so I had some of her stickers in here. This is from her shop. This is a sheet from her shop. She does like a lot of cute little journaling stickers now, and I absolutely love. But then I'll use obviously stickers from my own shop. These are from my shop. I love this here. So these are boxes for my weekly vertical planner. So that's your, you know, standard 1.5 inch with column stickers, and then the ones from the Hobonichi Cousin Kit. So in my shop, you can purchase individual sheets from different kits, and so I like to mix and match them. So this was a lot of fun to put together, and obviously needs a plan. And like here, I also included some like just notes on my planning system. So for this one, this will be my go-to daily planner for lists and notes and things. Projects I want to work on, things that I just want to learn. I have some notes in here about a camera I had bought, so I wanted to learn some things about how to use it. So there's that. So this is something and it stays on my desk. I don't take this anywhere, which is a great segue into the next planner in my little lineup here. Little lineup, it's a very large lineup. So here, so someone on Instagram also asked me where my Hobo Weeks cover is from. This is a Hobonichi cover, but I think it was from 2021. It's the Forbidden Fruits, if you're able to find it on eBay or something. I was lucky enough to get one on Amazon at regular price. But anyways, inside of here, I don't have a Hobonichi Weeks. I have the Estelle Annie Plans Hobo Weeks. This is a dated planner. This one I plan to use as my on the go. So once this planner starts, and I think it has a December start. Yeah, it has a December 1st start date. So in this planner, unlike the B6, you have your monthlies ahead of each month. So here's December, for instance. And then on the next page, you have a week at a glance, which is great. If you can see that. And then you have a day, you have a page for each day. So my plans for this one here is just to be able to keep up with, you know, my family schedules. My oldest she's in Key Club, she's in debate team, she's in just all the things, it seems like theater. She's a theater rep for her group. So there's a lot, and she's also has a job now. So I will be using this to keep up with that schedule, and then my youngest, of course, who has things going on as well. In addition to that, I also am going to be using this as my budget planner. My budget planner right now, let me grab it. Oh, it's this giant binder, and the reason for that is because I use inserts from the Budget Mom. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Budget Mom. And so for each month I print out these pages. Here's December, so this is an empty one. So I'll have the monthly, and then I have like bill tracker for each week. And, you know, I keep track of cash envelopes here because I've started doing that and I absolutely love it. And that I can talk about on a completely separate video. But anyhow, this is huge. This is not leaving my house. But, you know, the expense tracker and things are also in here. And I have not been keeping up with them as much as I would like to. And I think, and I believe fully, in order for me to have a complete idea of where our money is going is if I keep up with this specific piece. But I don't, because it's in this big old binder that I pull out once a week when I do my cash envelopes. So that's where this is going to come into play. On these daily pages, they're still pretty big. I can write down, you know, I have room for a little grocery list if I have to run errands, or, you know, I can keep track of the spending for that week, and also put my bills in here. So that giant binder will basically, that information I'll be housing in this little planner. And this is actually, this planner is broken up into two separate planners. It's similar to the Hobonichi AVEC, in which it's two planners for that, you know, total the entire year. So this is December through June, volume 1, and then I have the other volume stored away, ready to go when in July. So there's that. I'll probably keep not my most used cards, like my debit and credit card that I use regularly will stay in a different wallet, but I will be putting like my insurance card and things in here. Tons of card slots. There's a pen loop, but it's super duper small. I mean, like, I don't know what kind of pen fits in that thing. I mean, obviously you can just like put the clip in there, because I know someone's gonna tell me you can put the clip in there. I don't know, does it close? Oh, it does close. So I have just a regular old Hobo Weeks clear cover on this. You can get these on Amazon for fairly cheap. So there's that. And this cover, like I said, was from Hobonichi. If you're looking for it, it's called the Forbidden Fruits. Probably have to find it on eBay now. But they have lots of different other pretty covers. I just had that one and I didn't really want to buy it. Well, I did buy another one. I bought the ones from Estelle, which I'll probably change those out every now and again. All right, so staying along the same train of Hobo Weeks, this is from Sweet Freckled Designs. This is her Hobonichi Weeks planner, and I'll just show you quickly what it looks like on the inside. This is undated. So in the front, you have your monthlies, which are super great. I love just having that spread already done for me. And then her weeklies are broken down. You have 7 stacked boxes for the full week, and then a blank page after that. And it goes on like that for, I'd assume, the whole year. Yeah, it looks like there's 52 in there. And then you have this huge, chunky, like note section. That's just nothing but blank grid, amazing Tomoe River paper. I think all of my planners are Tomoe River paper. I just love it so much. But anyhow, so this one I'll be using as a shop planner. There's plenty of space back here for me to jot down ideas for projects. It's more portable than my B6, so there will probably be instances where I take it places with me. Obviously, this is significantly thicker than a Hobo Weeks. And the I believe she's got her own custom clear covers that she's going to be releasing for these. So I'm definitely going to pick one of those up for this. When it comes to covers, I really just kind of prefer clear cover, so it can protect whatever vinyls I put on here. And I have some vinyls I'm going to decorate this with that are coming to my shop for Black Friday. But anyways, I'm going to be using this for a shop planner. It'll help me keep up with releases, content planning for my channel so I can be a little bit more active. And then Instagram, the reels and TikToks and stuff that I do, I can plan all of that in here. And I love that there's just so much grid paper, and that's like perfect for me because so many opportunities for this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using that for. And then where should we go? Memory keeping, because that was asked also. So I'm going to be using the Traveler's Notebook. This is a standard size. So I started using this. Oh, that was loud. A couple months ago, we went on a trip to Chattanooga. And I was like, you know, I really wanted a space to keep up with our little adventures because there's a lot of like ephemera and things that I'll hold on to. So that's what I'm basically going to be using this for, is just memory keeping. I love the way that this just ends up looking. I use a lot of like stickers this is from a gift bag. This is from Trader Joe's. And then just little bits and pieces of our adventures together that I can add into this little notebook. It's just so sweet and it's so cute, and I love the little memories. I print out my photos on, what is it, the HP, not the Sprocket. Oh, I can't remember what I'm using for my photos. I'll have to look it up and then I'll put it in the description. But so yeah, I just hold on to little pieces, and I have no rules in here. There's a lot of things that are out of order, and you know, that's fine. It makes me happy. This makes me happy just to flip through and look back on. Receipts from places, you know, that we shopped. This is from right before my kids started school again. I took them each on a little lunch date, so I have little pieces from that little envelope that has some photos I want to add in there. This is Abby on her first day of kindergarten. She's just started 5th grade. Oh my gosh. So, you know, I took these from the restaurant. We went and had sushi lunch, or bento lunch at the sushi restaurant. And I kept the paper because I always fold my chopstick wrapper and as a rest for my chopsticks, and every single time I have to reteach her how to do it, and it's just a lot of fun that we have. So I kept that and stuck it in. Like, these are just cute little things that just make me so happy. This is information about a planner I had purchased. I got the Starbucks Reserve passport size. This is a memory from when I was really sick in August. I had a terrible cold, and Abby and I laid in bed and made origami, and she made this Baymax for me. It's so cute. And then this is our adventure to Chattanooga, which was a lot of fun. I have photos from when we went our first time in 2012 in here. And then obviously I got to add some stuff in here. But yeah, I'm going to be using this as just for my memory keeping. Just no rules, whatever I feel like doing, and then I cannot wait to see this thing all filled up. And then in here I also have a, excuse me, this is the weekly, oh gosh, my mind just went blank, vertical. So this is a dated planner from Traveler's Company. I ordered this from Yoseka Stationery. So here, there's not a ton of space, so I figured this would be really cute to just like jot down little memories from the, just like everyday life. My kids say the weirdest things, so I wanted a place to put, you know, little quotes that they say. So I thought this would be the perfect amount of space in here. This is also broken up, and it's a 2-book system. On the other one right here. So I'll be able to use this one for the first 6 months, and then this one for the second. This one actually starts in January, so. Oh, I don't know what that was. So yeah, this is what I'm using for memory keeping. Also, I love the fact that it's a traveler's notebook, so it is very portable. Oh, there's a squirrel on my window. Oh my gosh, these squirrels are insane, y'all. But anyways, I have a little charm from Love Neen on here. You can find her on Etsy. I love her charms. They're so cute. This is the brown cover I can't remember where I ordered it from, but I usually try to order my covers from like a small shop, so not Amazon. I'll order from Atlas Stationers, and I'll order from Yoseka Stationery. So yeah, you can find those at those places. This here, just quickly, is just a journal, just a writing journal. There's nothing fancy in here. I use a fountain pen because I love my fountain pens and I want to get better at writing with them. So this is just like, I write in cursive, so it's hard just to read if anyone were to ever, you know, kind of fall into this notebook. But yeah, I usually just write a lot when I am feeling very, excuse me, very strong, just like emotionally. Just, it helps me process why I feel a certain way about certain situations. So it's usually when I'm upset or I'm confused or I'm feeling really good. And, you know, those moments are important for me to keep so I can look back on them. This is a notebook I got from Atlas Stationers. This is Tomoe River paper. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful notebook. I love the silver foiling here. This is the Jupiter, I think, from Odyssey Notebooks. So yeah, when I get done with this though, I will probably move into a Passport TN for my journaling, just so I can have something that's a little more portable, just because this is very big. And I just would like to have something that I can take with me wherever, because I'm not always at home whenever I'm feeling a certain way. And I think it's really important to capture those moments when you're feeling the most strongly about them. So yeah, the writing and everything in here is very raw. I do think about it, or I write it and the perspective of thinking about if my kids were to, you know, find this one day when they get older. I don't know, I think a lot of, you know, moments I have in here, because I've got a lot of mom moments and stuff. I think it's something that they might appreciate some insight into when they get older or whatever. So I think about that when I'm writing in it. So what is that, like planner number 87? I don't know. I did not keep count, because I'm one of those people though that like I said, I'm not using all of these all the time, but yeah, I still enjoy having them. So the last one I have for now is, this is a kind of a reading planner. I've been reading a lot more recently. Actually, I'm kind of like in a rut right now, because I just finished a book, and you know, when I go through a book very quickly, I tend to take a very long break before I start another one. Or it just takes me a lot longer to just kind of get into another one. So I have this with me when I'm reading, just because, let me just show you. So I have a lot, and also because I miss having deco, like with a lot of these notebooks, I don't have like tip-ins and things, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. I love people's like setups with lots of vellum and acetate tip-ins and all of that. I just don't remember to do it, I guess. And I'm always like storing like papers and stuff and saying like, oh, I'll put that in there, and then I just completely forget. But anyways, I was missing a lot of deco, so this is very much just like decoed up. But if you have any questions about any of it, let me know. So in here I have a 2022 calendar. This is where I basically kind of just track when I start reading a book, what I read that day, or, you know, I want to be a little bit more, add in a little bit more details, maybe like how many pages I read that day. So like I'll keep track of Abby's reading too in here. And like I said, I've been in a rut, so you're not going to see very much. I am jumping back into A Court of Mist and Fury. So yeah, more deco. And then here's where I just jot down, most of the rest of this is just notepaper. This is where I jotted down some quotes from The Graveyard Book, which is one I read in October, and it's so cute. So favorite quotes and things, more deco, lots of pictures of my kids, here is I was writing about one of my favorite characters from that book, and it was just such a highlight. I wanted to jot it down. I do highlight and like annotate in my books, but I also like to see it. I don't know, just write it down, I guess. Lots more deco. I love these Spider-Man dashboards. They're from Aria's Daydream. They're so pretty. This here, I don't know what this is for. This is just a calendar. Like, this has no purpose. So this will not probably be coming with me in 2023. I'll take it out because this thing is kind of hard to flip through sometimes. And again, it's just some more note paper. I can write down thoughts about what I'm reading, because usually the space inside of a book isn't enough. And, oh, this is an envelope from my husband's. He has 1,000 nicknames. Anniversary card I gave him. And then this is just a zipper pouch thing from Odd Girl on Etsy. I love it. It's so cute. It's got the Minions on it. But my favorite part is that I love this. This is just like a clear personal size, you know, ring folder from, I got on Amazon. It was like $7. And I used this just because it was close and it's very slim. I didn't want like a huge like 30 millimeter planner for this because, like I said, I will read it with my book, and my books are usually very, very big, because I do read actual paper books. I've tried to do Kindles and I just can't do it. And then, so I have this one that I'll keep up with, but this is the A6 from Estelle and Annie Plans. This is a dated planner, and I think this also has a December start. I'll do a quick little flip through here so you can see it. So it's got your monthlies, and then it's got 7 stacked boxes here, and then it has just blank, I think just 2, yeah, so 3 technically, 1, 2, and 3 blank pages for each week. It's so cute. It is so small, and it goes through the entire year. So I think what I'm gonna use this for is just in conjunction with this reading planner. So like a lot of the stuff that I write down is usually in the moment, and then here I can just like look back from the week and just like make it more concise. Or this will just be writing. Like, this won't be like a cute little like deco and stickers and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I might have some stuff here and there, but I think for the most part I just want it to be probably just pen and paper. I'll probably use my fountain pen so I can get some more practice with those because I do love them. And so yeah, I think that's everything. All of the planners. So if you have any questions, I know this is a little, you know, this is overwhelming. It cannot seem overwhelming. It is indeed overwhelming, but like I said, this is really the only thing I'll use every single day. And well, both of these, but yeah, you know, and I'm someone that I can't have just one planner just because I compartmentalize everything. So I like for things to have their own separate spaces. Does that lead me to overthink where I write certain things down? Absolutely. And that's really what the point of this is. This is a more catch-all. It has a, you know, overall view. I have my family schedule, my schedule, some shop stuff written in this calendar. So this is really like a catch-all for everything. This one kind of too will serve that purpose. But for the most part, what you'll see in my feed will be this B6 because this is where I'm using a lot of my deco and stuff, and I want to showcase how I use my stickers in different planners. So I might have some in other planners, but for the most part, this is the one you'll see more on the regular on my feed. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm C Amy Draw. But yeah, so that's everything. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or suggestions on some of these things. I'm very excited. I think I'm going to start setting everything up, and then maybe next week I can show you kind of an update once I've gotten some things kind of more mapped out in these. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. If you made it through this entire video, I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, like if you did enjoy this. But yeah, I'll see y'all hopefully next week. Bye.